Previously on Plotting Parsons.
Delworth is a kind of a new ruler. He was great. They've protected this land, and these knights usually were roaming around kind of keeping us safe. But lately, Lord Delworth has been sending his knights to collect more armor and more money. Sounds like there's some influences.
Yeah, there's a shift happening here.
But as you're looking around, you see a knight on a horse.
Well, I've been trying to collect the equipment you owe us. We've had a deal. Well, why don't I take him as collateral? Delvin kind of swallows back a tear and he says, I guess my Veronica is better now.
Oh no!
I don't know if I can make this armor that I need to make, especially not without Delvin. Oh gosh, what have I done? If you guys could do me a favor and go plead my case to Delworth, we got a Denethen.
It does sound like it.
Okay, just to recap from last time, because it was a bit
Wait.
Oh,
hold up. I'm not ready.
oh man.
Okay, you can continue.
Just kidding.
Just to recap from last time, you guys left Quagstone to go to Denethen to retrieve Delvin, I think his name is, who got taken by a knight as collateral. And you, on the way, met a dwarf named Nob, who was pretty silly. You ended up getting attacked by a giant vulture, particularly Cooki, who...
I don't remember these things happening.
You don't remember this happening? Cooki got lifted up in the air by this giant bird a few times, and
yeah.
he got unconscious.
Yeah.
And then Nob tried to run away with the wagon, but you stopped him.
Yeah.
Yep,
So-
I stopped him.
So Ted used his shirt as a knapsack, and that's it. So I wanted to do something at the very beginning of this, and I'm kind of envisioning that you're like half a day's walk away from the city, and you just went through that harrowing experience. So you probably set up a little campsite. I think Ted has found some wood. Cookie, you started a nice little warm fire to keep you cool from the chilly breeze that's coming off the river that you're now next to. And I think you're swapping campfire stories. I want you guys to tell a little story about your life to each other. Maybe your childhood, maybe it's just what you were up to before this adventure. Some little team bonding.
Okay, I gotta think. Hey, Cookie, do you like
Yeah.
my servant who's stabbing you?
I thought we were telling stories.
All right, Theeva starts.
Okay.
She has a story, a campfire story.
So I know I shared a little bit with you guys about how I'm just trying to, enhance my abilities, but I don't think many people fully understand. I mean, maybe you do, Steve, being a dragonborn and all, you know how hard it is to be a letdown to your family. It means everything, and it's just been really, really hard for me to know that no matter what I do, I'm not achieving at a level that allows my family to be proud of me, And I appreciate you guys going on this journey with me. I do think at some point I'm gonna have to find someone who can really help me, but it's just, you know what I mean, Steve?
Yeah.
It's like, it's the only thing that really matters.
What a story. I feel so touched.
I feel a little bit vulnerable right now since people are really engaging with my confession, but that's fine. I'm gonna, I guess, look at my feet nervously.
Oh. Ted puts a hand on your shoulder but doesn't say anything.
Thanks, guys.
I'm too short to put a hand on your shoulder, so I just put my hand on your shoe.
Really appreciate it.
I put my hand on your head.
It's a really weird group of people, but honestly, it's the closest thing to, a family connection I've had in a really long time.
I take my hand off your shoe.
Hey, you're not supposed to be laughing.
Sorry.
This is a campfire story. Okay, so once when I was Oh no, how old I was.
It's hard to keep track of those things.
Well, anyway, once when I was at whatever, I saw a portal when I was playing outside, and I went through it. Then I went into a world or a land or some other place, or a bunch of people or humans like you, Ted.
Oh.
I gesture towards Ted.
What happened to you there?
Then I was like, and I was wondering what this place was, and I saw a sign that said New York City, and
Wow.
and I was so surprised that I went back through the portal, and then I just acted like it never happened. And now in the game, I'm gonna use my cantrip to make a guy with a hat bowing to everyone.
Minor illusion. Ted asked you, hey, like they were like me? Did they look like me? Do you think maybe that's where I'm from?
Yeah, they had the same features. They had some of them had different color hair.
Wow, Ted, maybe you're from New York City.
Well, if they were.
But maybe you're from some other part in that world.
No, I guess that's true.
If they were humans, I wouldn't want to go there. You're on your own, Ted. I've had a pretty awful experience with humans in my life.
Oh, but there's Ted. You've had good experience with Ted, right?
Yeah, but there's some things I still have to get over.
And you've had a perfect experience with me.
You see, before Rabbit died, I was just a regular old gnome with two parents, my mom and my dad that I cared about a lot. But then a band of humans came along and stole my parents
They
from
stole?
my house to use as lawn gnomes.
Oh no. What's a lawn gnome?
Don't you know, like, people sometimes put lawn ornaments in front of their house?
Why would someone do that?
What?
I don't know. It was
Who would
terrible.
do this?
So ever since I was 4 years old, all I had was just me and my rabbit.
Oh.
And then my rabbit died a year later.
Hey guys, be nice.
Bring back my parents, so I'm bringing back my rabbit.
Are your parents still lawn gnomes to this day?
To this day, I don't know where they are, but I know what they've become.
You feel it in your soul. Family connections deep like that.
Yeah.
Ted, you notice that Ted is crying. There's like a tear going down the side of his face.
What's the matter, Ted?
I make a servant patting his shoulder, and then I go over, pat his other shoulder. So it looks like we're both patting his shoulder, but only I am.
Ted says, "Thanks, guys. It sounds like, even though it sounds like your memories are hard and your experiences sometimes can make you sad, it's just nice that you have them. And I wish I could remember something about myself."
Yeah, I can't imagine. It must be very hard. Well, we might come across something along the way, that might spark your memory.
Or maybe you'll see somebody who remembers you.
That's true. And we do have a couple of clues, right? The things in your bag, that card that we haven't thought about in a really long time.
All that gold?
The gold's gone, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, my gold's
You
all
must
gone.
be from a family of very rich people, or humans.
Maybe I'm from New York City.
Maybe you're from another city.
Maybe you're from a nudist colony. You didn't have
I do feel pretty freed with my shirt on. It's a freeing experience.
Do you have anything else in your bag other than that gold and that card?
Well, I have like rope and chainmail and
Yeah.
other tools. I have a crowbar.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
remember that for the future. I have a crowbar.
Okay, can I see that card again?
Yeah,
Do you mind?
he takes it out and flicks it to you.
I'm gonna look at the card. Can you describe it one more time?
Yeah, I can describe it really easily. I remember exactly what was on it.
That card
so
that we
that's
haven't
gonna
talked about since game 2.
It's going to be really easy to describe.
I'm just taking a really nice long gaze at it at this moment. Just really taking it all in.
So yeah, it's a pretty decent sized card, like tarot sized card. On the one side is an angel, and eyes are closed. It's flying over some land. You can tell because its wings they're massive wings. They're outstretched, and you can see like mountains below it in the distance. And it looks like it's kind of smiling. On the other side, there's a dragon. And, oh, I forgot, the angel also has a mask over half of his face. It's painted red and blue. On the other side is a dragon. And this dragon doesn't look as happy. Its nostrils are flared. Its teeth are bared. Its body is curled in on itself over and over to fit into the frame of the card. But even so, it seems to almost spill off the edges. Its eyes are red and blue. They don't look like eyes. They look like jewels. That's it. That's what the card looks like. It doesn't look like it's changed in any way you can notice from when you looked at it several weeks ago.
Do you guys remember when we went to see that broad lady?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. You remember she talked about a dragon that looked like this?
Yeah, I remember that.
I just think it's interesting that you have a card and she talked about a dragon that looked just like this.
Yeah, but she was pretty bad. Like, you're talking about the fortune teller, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the fortune teller.
Yeah, her fortunes were kind of, I don't know if I believe them.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. But there were those two times, like twice, she like, I don't know, at least said something different than we were going to get rich and fall in love.
Yeah, I don't know.
She never said any of that stuff to me.
Right, yeah. She said something about the dead rising or something, right?
Yeah, the undead rising.
Man, we should have probably taken note of what she said.
I think we misheard her. I think she said the debt rising because that's when we lost all of our money.
Maybe that was it.
Oh no.
I'm pretty
If everyone thinks she said the dead rising, then she probably said the dead rising.
Yeah, that's a good point, Cookie.
I think she mentioned 3 things.
Steve!
I remember.
Oh, this is good. I'm really glad that you remember.
I remember she said that the dead will rise, the wall will fall, and the trees will cry tears of blood.
That
Oh,
already hurts.
wait, that's interesting.
And she also said that Steve was a very special dragonborn, and that there will be many obstacles, but he will have much promise as well. I think.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Just spinning my brain a little bit.
What did she say about the dragon? Do you remember?
I don't remember anything about a dragon.
Oh.
I remember something about a dragon. Well, I guess it was a dragonborn.
Well, I guess that was yours. Maybe you didn't remember.
At this
I
point,
don't pay attention to things like that.
Ted looks around and says, "Guys, I'm glad I ran into you guys, and that I think you're my family now."
A really weird family.
I back away from everybody.
I think at this point, you guys kind of sit in like a content silence, just like watching the embers die down on this fire.
Can I play a sad song?
Sure. On your back.
Yeah.
Okay, so this beautiful silencing is now the background music is a novice bagpipe player attempting a sad song.
Okay, so now I'm gonna make car horns effects.
Oh my god.
Okay, from his brief time in New York City, he remembered what car horns sound like.
That makes sense. You don't need
I
to be.
don't remember anything from New York City.
And that's how the night ends. You guys
Listen to car horns.
curl up and go to sleep while listening to car horns and a sad song on the bagpipe. I'm not sure what that sounds like. Can you give us a little taste?
Yeah, sure. Give me 1 second.
Remember, you only know 2 notes.
No, I'm gonna
Me?
make a sound, a doo-doo of his worst bagpipe practicing or play.
The last time you practiced the bagpipe, you learned 2 notes, and that's all you've learned.
Let's show him. I'm gonna make a sound of the worst ones.
I don't really. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
What songs have 2 notes?
Maybe
None of them.
maybe in this moment you unlocked a 3rd note.
Oh.
You're practicing again, so now you have 3.
Nice. Here, give me 1 second. That's the song I play.
Okay, Nick.
There's tears streaming down Ted's eyes as he curls up to go to sleep.
Oh,
Please never do that again.
Okay, you guys go to sleep and regain all your health if you don't have it. I think you might already be healed, but
Well, I am. I'm not.
oh yeah, heal up. You get all your spell slots back. You get all your
great.
all your stuff back. You wake up feeling rejuvenated. So do you guys continue on to Denethen?
I guess.
I think we can turn back. Go back to the fortune teller.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a wall appear in front of him.
Okay, I'm gonna shepherd you guys along because you're being silly.
I'm putting a wall in front of him.
So is it? It's an illusion though, so you can just walk right through it.
Yeah, but you might
Yeah,
not
but I
know
don't
that.
think that. I'm like, oh, whoops. Trying to go the right way.
All right. Before I tell you what you guys see as you walk up, I just want to say this next part of the adventure is going to be really open-ended. I want to say that you should feel free to be as creative as you want with what you're doing in this city. If you try and punch your way to victory, you'll probably die. But there
All right. You know what we're gonna do?
there are tons of people you can meet, and tons of different things you can do. So I hope you take some time to explore and be creative. And I'm going to start giving out some inspiration points. If you guys do something that I really like for the story and I think is very creative, or two, something that's very in line with your character, I'll give you an inspiration point, which you can then spend later to give yourself advantage on a future roll. The mechanism in the dragons that I haven't used at all. Yeah, that's it. So you guys are walking this path you had taken from Quagstone, met up with the river a short time ago before you went to sleep. Now you're just kind of walking along the river. You've been this whole time since the start of this adventure in these heavily wooded areas, but the trees start to thin. It starts to open up. You start to see these big, long, vast fields of of these giant blades of grass just blowing in the wind. And at some point, you come across, or you see in the distance, this giant stone. It looks like just stone rectangle. Like this. As you get closer, you realize it's walls. And on top of the walls on the corners are some watchtowers, and they're waving these big maroon flags. And as you get closer and closer, you realize just how big these walls are. They're bigger than anything you guys have ever seen in your lifetimes. None of you have been to the city before or close to it, as your history checks showed last time. So you're kind of in awe as you get closer and closer that this city can be so big, that anything can be this big. And you get even closer, and this is what you see. You can imagine that this is coming up on your right hand side as you're walking. On your left hand side, there's an old a bridge that goes across the river back the way you came, I guess. And you can see in the distance that there's a path, like a road, but it looks like pretty overgrown. And then on your right, the path continues towards this city. And there's what looks like a moat that surrounds the city. And you can see a giant door, or drawbridge is what it actually is, that the path kind of leads up to. And there are two tiny figures standing next to this massive drawbridge that you can sort of see.
What the figures look like?
You can't see them yet, but if you
Can we
guys,
tell if the drawbridge is drawn or not?
it's up.
Okay, so we can't cross.
You can't cross, but you think you see people.
All right.
They look like big people, or do they look like little people?
They look. You're not close enough yet, so you'd have to perch.
Gotcha.
Well, we should be careful around these walls. I feel like they're gonna fall. We were talking about this yesterday.
All right. Well, this is a very spectacular looking setup they've got here.
How would you like to approach the city?
Oh no. I'm gonna I'm just gonna
Can we
wait.
can we like put
uh,
Steve Jr. in the wagon and cover it up and pretend it's a baby?
You can do whatever you want.
That's not a bad idea. We're just,
I'm gonna.
a couple people trying to get baby home.
Yeah.
Or maybe not home, they might know. But we just need a place to sleep. What time is it?
Yeah. Our baby's cold, needs a place to stay.
Is this your plan?
Unless we think we have a better one.
Well, I'm gonna say no. So if you have, can you move people while I'm using? Can I move people while I'm using levitate?
Let me see. You can only raise them vertically and suspend them. The target can move by pushing or pulling against a fixed object. So like they could pull against a wall and move.
Okay.
But that's it. They'd have to move themselves. Basically, you can't move them. They'd have to be able to move themselves against.
Or
a
like
physical
have
object.
a rope attached.
Yeah, like a rope or something. Yeah.
Be a balloon. Okay.
You've got a balloon person, like a balloon animal, except no person.
We're either gonna pretend Steve Jr.'s baby, or
I'm saying no to that.
Well,
You
how
don't-
about I go first and I try to get in that way?
You know what? How about we just
yeah, but
pretend?
it'll be less.
How about we pretend Cookie's a baby?
It might be less suspicious if there's not all of us coming at the same time.
Cookie, do you have a beard?
Oh yeah, a huge beard.
Okay.
I'm an old man.
Oh my gosh. So here's the other thing. If one of us is able to get in, I have been doing some serious studying lately, and I think that I could use this spell that would allow us to sneak in without being noticed. But
What
one
spell?
has to get the drawbridge to be lowered.
Okay.
Okay, if that doesn't work, I would happily volunteer to pretend to be a baby in the wagon.
Well, those are our two options. You know, we
All right, what are you guys gonna do? What's your
maybe
first?
ready for it. We combine both of these plans, and we have one of us go in as the person with the baby, and then
Yeah, and the baby is gonna be
the rest of
Cookie.
us sneak in with you.
How about I go in with the baby?
All right,
And the baby is Cookie.
I need to make my disguise then.
Yep.
All right.
Would someone willing to shave my beard off
Let me see what I've got in
and
my
my
bag.
hair on top of my head?
Ted takes out one of his throwing stars, and he's like, "I'm ready."
All right, let's do it.
Oh God.
So he shaves you. You haven't shaved in maybe 40 years. So you know how when you don't shave for about a week and it just like pulls the hair on your face and it really hurts? Multiply it by 40 and that's what your character is feeling. There's a lot of crying, which Ted thinks is putting you in character for the baby, honestly. So he doesn't go easy on you.
Actually, that's a good idea, Ted.
So now you are covered in tears and much less hair than before.
All right. In the wagon you go.
You know what? I feel like we had a lot better way to do this by just using my illusion cantrip.
Too
We
late.
could have just said some-
Oh yeah, we totally could have like just distracted them away, couldn't we have?
Too late.
Well, yeah, he's got a nice baby face now.
I'm gonna also be using my illusion cantrip to make him have no teeth.
Okay, so describe to me how your approach is occurring. I want details.
Okay, so
Wait, before you
so
guys
I'm gonna
approach,
put him in a basket.
before you
or
guys
the
approach,
wagon. I'm gonna put him in the wagon real quick. Then I'm gonna
make us invisible.
then I'm just
before
gonna
You guys
walk.
go up there.
I'm gonna walk casually,
They did it. It happened.
Oh,
And
so
and I'm gonna use my illusion spell to make it look like I don't have any. I'm not a Dragonsworn.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Other than him, man.
So
Make it look like, you know what? There would have also been a better way to do this. You could have just made me look like a gnome. Well, I'm gonna make me look like a gnome.
Well,
So before you guys walk up, I use Pass Without a Trace, and I use it on myself, Ted, Steve Jr. That's everyone. So for up to an hour, we are masked in shadows and silence, and we are free from detection. You also all get +10 on a dexterity stealth check, and you can't be tracked by anything but magic.
oh, nice.
You leave
so
behind no
what's
tracks
Steve Jr.
or trace of passage.
What's Steve Jr. doing? Did he get invisibility?
Me, Steve Jr., and Ted.
I brought Steve Jr. with me.
Oh, you have Steve Jr., so it's just me and Ted?
Yeah, he's on my shoulder.
Okay.
So I say, so here's what we should do. Steve and I should go up first. And while they're dealing with us, we'll be the distraction. You guys can walk through undetected.
okay.
And Steve, you're just going to have to persuade your way in, and I'm going to have to keep to the disguise.
What else would we have done?
I'm so into this plan, guys. All right. So do you approach?
Yeah, let's approach.
Yeah.
Okay. So I imagine Steve is pulling this wagon. Are you bundled up in anything, Cookie? Or are you just in the wagon?
He's got a towel. I put something over him.
What is it?
What can we put over?
Yeah. What do you guys got?
There. Using my illusion spell.
Okay. You do your minor illusion and wrap him in some sort of blanket or whatever.
Love
There's
it.
just gonna be a blanket over the wagon.
Okay. So you guys approach, and as you get a little bit closer, you can start to make out these two men. They're standing there. They're holding bows and arrows. They are wearing some armor. Their armor is maroon, the same color as the flag. And they notice you and they say, "Halt! Who goes there? Who approaches the city of Denethen?"
Wow.
The father of Nomi Bomi.
That is an identity if there ever was one.
Speak your name and what you require.
My name is Steve, and my require is to go into the city.
What do you need access to this city for?
Wow.
I would like to go visit some people,
Wow.
some relatives, some relatives of me, and the baby.
Who is your relative? Speak their name.
Wow.
Steve.
Wow.
I thought you were Steve.
Yeah, they named me out. They named me off of my mother.
Family of Steves. So strange. Okay, roll a persuasion check.
Good job, Isaiah. I really hope
I
it
got a
works.
7.
A 7.
Oh,
Wait, well, what's your persuasion modifier?
Oh no.
Look on your sheet.
no. I hope it's like 10.
Let's see. Persuasion. 2.
I hear him start talking. I realize it's not going to be enough, so I start screaming even louder in the hopes that they can't hear.
And then I say, quiet down, little Stevie Bajini. Or whatever I said. No, I'm just gonna say, quiet down, Stevie.
They say, wow, your baby is quite upset. Unfortunately, we are under strict orders to not just allow anyone into the city. And I don't know any family of Steves. I would think such an odd family I'd know.
Hang on, I'm gonna do a spell.
Okay.
What'd you say my name was?
Stevie Bajini. Or whatever. Stevie Bajivi. Stevie Bajivi.
Stevie Bajibi. Alright,
I call you
I'm going
Stevie.
to use. Hang on, let me see my spells quick.
While he's looking for spells, can I look around like just with my eyes. I'm not going to be doing too much movement, but can I see how they lower the drawbridge by looking now that we're up to it?
Sure. So the drawbridge has a mechanism. It looks like a giant crank. And yeah, you imagine that's what they use. You haven't seen them use it yet. So
where's the crank situated?
It's next to the guards. It's like right behind them.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to use my magic mouth spell to create a mouth in the floor between the two guards it says Stevie Bajeevy is the grandson of the king's brother.
Okay.
Through.
A mouth like appears in the floor. Is this what happens?
I want to remind you that you told us to get creative.
Okay. So do the voice for me that this mouth does. I want to hear it.
And while this happens,
The voice goes, Stevie Bajeevy is of the son of the brother of the brother of the king. Let him through.
They actually have a pretty strong reaction to this mouth.
wait, while this happens, I make an illusion of the wagon levitating.
Okay, cool. This is great. Okay, so the two guards, like, they visibly jump when they see his mouth, and then they visibly, like, straighten up and stare at this wagon. And they call across and they say, "Are you with the magic one? Are you a wizard?"
Yes.
What?
They confer with each other.
Mouth?
They confer with each other and talk for a little bit, and then they come back and they say, "Why didn't you just say so? If you're with the magic one, yeah, of course, come in." They seem a little confused, but they start to lower the drawbridge, and it is with this crank. It looks really hard. They both have to be cranking this at the same time, and the drawbridge lowers very slowly. It's a very big piece of wood, but after like 10 minutes of cranking, it lowers, and now you can cross.
I whisper to Steve, "Nice, good going."
My baby learned to talk.
So when you cross, you get to the guards, and they're kind of like, they look really nervous, and they're kind of shaking a little bit, and they start apologizing. They say, "We're so sorry. We were questioning you. We didn't know you were with the magic one, and it was our mistake. Please don't tell the king."
I will not tell the magic one.
What?
We also didn't realize that the magic one would bring a baby. That's unexpected. But I'm sure there's quite a reason for it. You guys know your way around, yes? You've been here before with the magic one?
No,
No?
we have never been here.
Did the magic one send you? Why is he not here?
He is here, just not here.
Okay, roll one more persuasion roll.
During this time, I'm gonna sneak in.
Okay, you sneak in.
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion roll, Steve.
I'm inside.
7.
Okay, I use my long strider on just in case, so we can run as fast.
So here's what they don't believe you that the magic one is here and not here. They also don't really believe everything you're saying, but they do believe that you know the magic one. So they like look at each other, and then they look at you, and they say, what do they say to you? They say, "Why are you here?"
I would like to see the magic one.
They look at each other again, and they say, "You came here to see the magic one? I thought you were sent by the magic one."
Yes, both. We were sent by the magic one to see the magic one.
How'd he get here? The other one asks.
I don't know.
I point at the guard on the left and go, "Dada, dada."
They fully believe you're a baby. They're not even do that. The other guard says, I think, can you show us a magic? Yeah, can you show us a magic? We just want to make sure that you're actually with the magic one. You have to understand.
Yes, I will show you some magic.
What do you show them?
I can make brick walls that you can go through in front of people, and I'm gonna use my illusion to make a brick wall inside.
Alright, I think if you use your mind illusion, the blanket will disappear off the baby.
Before I do that, I'm gonna make it look like I grabbed the blanket and stuff it in my pocket.
Okay, so you make a wall appear, right?
Inside of them, yes.
Okay, that freaks them out a little bit. And they're like, okay, don't stop it. Okay, we believe you. Go ahead. You know where you're going, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. Go ahead. As you start walking by them, they look in the wagon and they see just hairy legs. A wrinkly face. And they look at each other and they, wait, halt!
What?
What do you do?
I say, "Run!"
Oh no! My baby has learned his first word. Run!
Run!
My little gnome. My little gnome.
Oh my
I give
god.
you a strider so you can run twice as fast.
Do you run?
That probably is a good idea.
I'm gonna run. Yeah.
Okay. So
In
as you
every
run-
which way possible. I'm gonna dance, twirl the wagon up in the air.
Okay, you run into the city, zigzagging and dancing and such. You hear a lot of commotion behind you as these guards start yelling out to other guards. They realize they've been duped. But you run quick enough into the city with this long strider spell that you're quickly lost in a crowd. And you all notice, because now you're all inside, just how crowded this city is. There's just a huge hustle and bustle of humans and halflings and elves and dwarves, all creatures of all shapes and sizes, just going about their day. Some carrying baskets of goods and food items. Some there's just kids kind of running around playing tag. You see another group of kids playing what looks like a game with a ball on the ground. You see a few couples walking arm in arm. You see a few guards walking around as well, but they don't seem alerted to what just occurred at the moment. As you run in, you get to this fountain in this middle of the city, and this is where all the people are walking around. So to your left and to your right down these paths are a bunch of buildings. Some of them are definitely houses and apartments and such. Some of them you smell like wafts of cooking meat and boiling potatoes, and it makes your stomachs growl. You realize you haven't eaten since you woke up this morning. In front of you, you see this giant castle waving these maroon flags. Extending up into the sky. It looks massive. It looks kind of up a hill to get there. In between where you're at and the castle is this bustling market. You can hear these shopkeepers yelling out a few things. You hear someone yelling, "Hey, get your magic items here!" And you hear another person yelling, "I've got many herbs and spices." You hear another guy say, "Hey, get your tinkerer's kit. I just got tinkerer's kits. That's all I got."
I feel like I know where I'm going. But the problem is, I look really strange.
I'm
I want to
gonna
look around and see if I can. Am I even wearing clothes? Am I wearing clothes right now?
I don't
No,
remember
you aren't.
taking off your clothes.
I'm not wearing clothes.
You're not wearing clothes.
I'm gonna look around, do a perception check to see if I can find somebody with a robe that I can, like a cloak.
Okay. Well, you don't have to do a perception check because there is a cloak person in the market. They say, "Hey, get your clothing here. We got cloaks, we got shirts, we got pants, we got belts, we got socks and shoes."
Oh, so I have to buy it? I was gonna steal.
Or steal it.
Yeah, there's this market ahead of you with all those things.
Where's the market in relation to? Is this the market?
It's between you and the castle on the path that leads up to this giant
These things.
hill.
All right. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up to that clothes place. All my junk just, and I'm gonna be like, please, I lost my clothes. I just need
Okay, so
clothes.
you run up to this person, you're begging for clothes, and he's like, "Ew, that's gross. Get out of my way. I'm trying to sell clothes to people with money."
I pick one up. I pick up a cloak and
You,
put it on.
no, he snatches it from you. He doesn't let you.
Okay, snatch it back.
Okay, so I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna take Cookie outside.
He says, guards!
No.
Guards over here, guards!
I'm gonna take Cookie outside.
All
Cookie's
right.
gonna come outside. Okay, Cookie?
Okay.
Okay, so you gave back the cloak.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's like, okay, I guess I don't need the guards anymore, but I'm watching my eye on you.
I technically haven't.
So now I'm gonna use my
illusion.
illusion spell to make him have a what's it called? To make him have clothes.
Okay, so now he has illusory clothes on himself. It doesn't feel like you're wearing clothes, Cookie, but it looks like you are.
Man, it feels really good. I've never
So I'm still technically, I haven't uninvisibled myself. So I'm gonna try to steal a cloak.
You're gonna try and steal a cloak?
Yeah.
Okay, do a stealth check.
I will.
You get
I get plus 10.
10.
Yeah,
How long does the spell last?
an hour.
Holy cow. Okay.
I'm not even gonna look at my other thing. It's 15, 25.
Okay. Theeva just got like a 25. So explain to me how you steal this cloak.
He is yelling at these two goons that he's keeping an eye on them and all that kind of stuff. And I just kind of walk around behind because I'm still undetectable. He's not noticing me. And I just snag one and disappear back into the crowd.
Okay, so there's like a floating cloak that just like dives back into the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one seems to notice.
No one's noticing it at the moment. And I'm gonna whisper over and be like, Cookie!
Oh, who's that?
And I just at you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you put this cloak on. It is huge. It's meant for a regular sized human. So it's like, a cloak usually goes down to your ankles, and this
Isn't it usually like your thigh?
your thigh. This one goes
Or not your thigh,
down.
your quad?
This one goes down past your feet by like a good foot.
Okay, I'm gonna use my
Okay.
illusion.
The sleeve looks like
I'm gonna
you
use
look
my
like
illusion to make
the-
it smaller.
the dwarf from Snow White.
I'm gonna use my illusion to make the cloak smaller.
Dopey, that's what I mean. Yeah, you can't use an illusion spell to change a thing. You can only make it look different.
Yeah, it'll look like it's smaller. So it looks like it's normal.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, as this all is happening, I feel like some time has passed. This has taken you guys a while, like at least 10 minutes. You hear trumpets, and you hear the creaks of the drawbridge again. The trumpets go like something like that, and the crowd of people all turn and move towards the entrance, and you hear a lot of hushed whispers, like a lot of excited speak.
Can I try to hear what people are saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I think we should go. I'm gonna whisper to everyone that we should go over there, cause if there's no one here, then they'll find us.
That's a good point, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make the point that I need a tinker's kit first.
You better go get one quick.
Run and get a tinker's kit.
Okay, so, all right, two things happen at once.
You know what? I go with Cookie.
Okay, you get to the Tinker's Kit guy, and he says, "Hello, I got Tinker's Kits. What would you like?"
A tinker's kit.
He says,
I
cool.
would like one too.
And he like turns around to grab you one, and he says, "Oh no, I just sold my last Tinkerer's kit."
To who?
That guy, and he points, and you see a guy wearing like a purple shirt disappear into the crowd.
Oh, now I gotta chase after him.
Can you make some more, like in 20 seconds? Thank you.
No, I'll have some more tomorrow.
Okay.
So all the market guys sound the same, don't they?
Cookie, we can wait until tomorrow to get our Tinker's kits.
Well, you guys can go up to the castle. I'm chasing after this purple shirt guy.
I'm gonna chase after Cookie.
Okay. While this is happening, I'll go back to Theeva really quick. You hear people whispering, and they're like, Knight's back. We haven't had a Knight back in a while. I hope it's Sir Gildry. Oh, he's so dreamy. And this drawbridge finally lowers. And
Isn't that the one that took our guy?
I don't think you know that one's name. You see the drawbridge, you hear the drawbridge thunk, and then you hear the clop of horses' hooves on the wooden drawbridge. In comes this knight. He's wearing full armor, but as he comes in, he stops with his horse and kind of does a pose and takes off his helmet. And he has long, flowing golden hair, and he smiles at the crowd. And you hear several swoons. The people you just overheard are like, yes, it is Sir Gildry. And he says, hello, city of Denethen. I am back, Sir Gildry. I have come back to the city, and I have an announcement. Tomorrow at noon, there will be a riding competition in the riding grounds, the winner of which will get audience with me, Sir Gildry, in the dining hall of the castle. And everyone kind of starts chattering, is very excited. And he says, yes, and I will be personally judging the riding competition myself, me, Sir Gildry. So that is all I have for you. I must retire and rest after my tour of duty. And he clocks away on his horse, escorted by a few guards. And the hustle and bustle continues, but everyone seems to be talking to each other about this riding competition now. And flashing back to Cookie and Steve. So Cookie, you see like this glimpse of purple disappear into the sea of people, and you go after him, right?
Yeah.
So he's kind of walking at normal pace, but you are wearing this cloak that goes all over your feet. So I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
So it'll look like he if anything happens to him, it'll look like it happened to him. Like if he trips, it'll look like he tripped on air.
It will, yeah.
I rolled a 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. So with a 15, you stumble on the cloak, but you don't fall over. And you look ridiculous because you look like you can't walk. You look like you've had a few too many butterbeers, maybe. And you're just like windmilling your arms through this crowd of people. And they're kind of giving you space. Actually, it's working on your advantage because you look like a crazy person. And they're steering clear of that. So as you like windmill your arms through this crowd of people, you see this purple shirt turn left and go down this path.
No, I'm gonna make a purple shirt. I'm gonna make a guy with the purple shirt behind us.
Oh, well, I definitely turn left and go down the path.
I'm gonna make a guy with the purple shirt behind us, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh look, Cookie! There he is!"
Okay.
And I'm gonna make him look like he runs off and disappears into the crowd. Then I'm gonna continue with the illusion of his pants.
What? But I'm definitely looking to the other guy.
Which way do you go, Cookie?
Oh, turn left and go down the path.
Okay. I want you to make one more dexterity saving throw.
All right.
As you run down this path.
I got 12.
12. Okay. With the 12, you stumble again, and this time you fall. But you're able to brace yourself with your hand, and you pop up pretty quickly in time to see this man turn into a building. And you see which building it is. Yeah, sure.
Wait,
There's a bunch
he turns into a building?
What?
What?
Yeah, you hear a pop, and now a new building is appeared. It's purple.
Oh god,
he
that was really funny.
he enters a building that
Oh, okay.
it has like it
Prepositions
has
are hard.
a little like mug painted on the storefront, and that's it. That's all you notice about this building.
Seems like it's not dangerous. I go in.
Okay.
I grab his shoulder.
Okay. You grab his shoulder, as in like go in with him, or you stop him.
I stop him.
Okay.
Well, he's halfway through the door.
What do you?
I'm gonna slip to the left when I feel his hand.
I'm gonna put my hand on his left.
Okay. Are you trying to stop him?
Yes.
I think do a strength contest.
Okay, so I have a 2
Strength
strength
contest?
now.
Well, yeah, he had his hand on your shoulder.
I got a perfect 20. A perfect 20. So that's a 22.
Well, I
Yeah.
got a 16. That's actually pretty good.
That's pretty good, but no, he stops you. You're stopped.
All right, then I'm going to use one of my cantrips on you. Sorry.
So Ted's with you guys too, and he's like, I fully support this mission. Why did you stop him?
Because we don't need a Tinkerer's kit from a purple guy.
My friend has been trying to get a Tinkerer's kit his whole life. I think.
We get one tomorrow.
Am I there too?
No, you didn't follow them.
Oh boy.
You can join them if you want.
No, I guess I didn't. I'm over here. Maybe I'm looking for more stuff to steal.
Steve, you don't let him go in?
No.
Ted's like, okay, well, I'll go in. And he goes in.
Oh, Ted!
Thanks, Ted.
Die in there!
So he enters the building. The two of you are standing outside. Theeva, what are you doing?
I guess I'm looking around to see if there's more stuff I can store up on.
I murmur, I'm gonna go with them. And I go with them. I take my hand off of Steve's shoulder and I go with them. Cookies.
I guess that's actually not super smart. I'm gonna try to just see what's going on with this castle. I'm gonna kind of walk through and get the lay of the land a little bit. When I walk up towards the castle, what am I doing?
There's like a pathway that clearly goes up to the castle, surrounded by some walls, and that there are like stairs that go up this hill. At the top and at the bottom are guards, and then at the end of the path are the doors that lead into the castle, and these are also guarded.
When I'm looking, does it look like I can see where a dungeon might be?
Not from the outside. It just looks like a castle.
Okay, so there are stairs with guards on them, and then there are guards at the top of the stairs, and then there are also guards at the doors.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
It looks very well guarded.
Yeah. Quick aside, we never got the name of the guard that took him, but what was the guy's name that we're actually here for?
Delvin.
Delvin. Okay. Lovely. I'm gonna walk back towards the market and see if there's anything that I think would be helpful there for us to take in this mission.
Okay. There are a few stands. One stand just looks like a weird assortment of stuff. This person has just like some stuff laying out on this table and and then a chest next to them. They're the person that was yelling about magical items. You see another person. There's some food stands, like street food.
Anything easily grabbable?
There's some sort of like sausages that you could probably grab.
Cool.
Is there any free stuff?
Nothing's free unless you steal it, which seems to be Theeva's thing recently. Theeva the thief.
Theeva!
There is... What else did I say there was? Oh yeah, there's the cloaks. There's an herbalist with a bunch of herbs you don't really recognize what they are.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably it.
Alright, I'm gonna snag a sausage and then
Okay, so do a stealth roll, I guess.
15 plus 13.
Oh, with the 13, as you unravel this sausage from this sausage vendor, they notice because it's the one thing they're selling, and they say, "Whoa, stop that!" And they snatch the sausage, and they actually grab you. They grab your arm.
Cool. I'm gonna twist away and run.
Do a strength check.
10.
This person also got a 10. So you try and pull away, and they try and pull to keep you there. What happens is you're able to get away, but you fall.
Okay.
And you hear this vendor start yelling for the guards, and you lose the sausage as well.
Bummer. Okay. Well then,
Guards! There's a thief!
I run and disappear into the crowd. Okay. So then I am in the crowd, keeping a distance for a little bit, but planning to go back to the magical items because I want to talk to the person there.
Okay, I just wanted to point out that the sausage vendor definitely saw you.
Okay.
Cookie, are you still pooping?
Probably, since he hasn't unmuted himself.
No, I was finished.
Oh,
You're finished? Okay.
okay.
Alright, so the three of you went into this building, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what Cookie did. Me and Ted did.
Cookie, you went into? Yeah. Alright, so you walk into this building. It's a butterbeer pub. There's a few tables of people. There is a table of looks like 3 off-duty guards, and they look up as you enter, and they are very interested. They are looking specifically at Ted. There's another table of a few. It's like kind of a hodgepodge. There's an elf and there's a human. There's a halfling, and they see you come in, but they don't really pay much mind, and they keep talking to each other and they're laughing. They seem like they're having a good time. There's a few solitary people having, burning off a little steam after work, and you're looking for your purple shirt guy, and you see him. He's at the bar talking with the bartender.
Okay.
Yeah, is there a seat next to him?
Yeah.
All right, I go and I sit down.
All right. Ted follows you. He just is standing near you.
All right.
You hear the purple shirt guy talking. And he's like, "Ooh, it's nice to sit down, isn't it? Bill, can you get me a nice big one? It's been a week."
I say,
Bill says, "Yeah, of course, coming right up."
I say, this one's on me, and I lay down a gold piece. And I say, so is the rest of them.
He turns to you and he says, and he cocks his head. And he says, "I don't think I know you. Thanks, but who are you, and what do I owe the pleasure?"
He's Cookie, and he wants a Tinker's kit.
My name is Bald.
His name is Cookie.
Archibald Cookie. Sir Archibald.
Ted says, "Yeah, that's always been his name."
I say
his name is Cookie, just Cookie.
I say I'm a famous entertainer, and one of the pieces of entertainment that I do is I
a tinkerer. He tinkers.
Yes, I carve.
He just tinkers.
For an hour at a time. But the problem is I've lost my tinker's kit.
That does sound like a problem.
Listen, I was wondering if you had one I could borrow. I've just been asking around. It's just a coincidence, really, that I'm next to you here. I have no idea whether you have one or not.
He shrugs his shoulders and is like, "I wish I had one to give you. I don't have a tinker's kit."
I say, well, what if I gave you this gold helmet? And I pull out the gold helmet that I got at the beginning of the game.
I asked Cookie why he's doing it if he doesn't have a Tinker's kit. Aloud.
He's like, that's a pretty cool helmet. Looks like you could buy a few Tinker's kits with that helmet.
Well, how about I just buy one from you? And you could buy a few tomorrow when they're back in stock.
He strokes his beardless chin.
So do I.
And he says, "See, I'm supposed to get this Tinker's kit for my son. It's his birthday today."
You don't have to give it to him. We're just gonna buy it tomorrow.
Well, you know what? I have a hammer.
Because I want one too. So
to start
buying it tomorrow. So how about you just ignore him?
You're telling me that I should ignore your strange looking friend?
Yes, you should.
Whoa. Ignore that dragon next to me. Don't trust him.
He's a gnome. Why would you call him a dragon? He looks clearly like a gnome.
Oh, he was a dragon yesterday.
I quickly turn into a really tall gnome.
Well, how do you make yourself taller?
I just changed the illusion a little bit.
I think you're stretching this minor illusion. I don't think you can change how you look with it.
Well, listen, I said I was a famous entertainer, right? And it's your son's birthday party today.
He's terrible at entertaining. I'll tell you that.
That's some serious
You'd
sabotage
entertain
right
my you'd entertain my kid today? For his
Yeah,
birthday?
later today. You just name the time and I'll come by. I'll even throw in a hammer and a wood block because I know you're not going to be able to get your son the full Tinker's kit. Maybe I'll just give him a couple pieces while you're waiting, like a jerk.
All right, deal. But you don't get the Tinker's kit till you come and entertain my kid. And I get the gold medal now.
All right,
Sure.
deal.
I still want. We're still going to get a Tinker's kit, another one at the store.
He smiles, and he says, "All right, well,
He's just not patient.
when I leave here, I'm gonna go home to my kid, and you're gonna come with me if you want that Tinker's kit. How's that sound?"
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Also, my name's Sebastian, and he shakes your hand, or he offers to shake your hand.
I shake it too.
Nice to meet you. Hey, Bill, get this guy a drink. He just gave me a lot of money. Bill says, "All right, whatever you say." And he pours another butterbeer. He says, "What are you guys doing in town? You seem like a weird couple."
We're trying. We have another friend.
Yeah?
Wait, where's Ted?
Ted's there. He
Oh,
changed it. There you go.
well then we're not a couple. We're not a couple. We're a triple.
Yeah, we're not together. We're just friends.
I have no judgment, so you guys can be whatever you want.
Do you think your kid likes dragons?
Yeah, he likes dragons.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna turn into a dragon right now.
Hypothetically.
You lift the illusion?
Yeah.
Ah! Oh, wow!
Hello.
Wait, which one's the fake? Are you a gnome or are you a dragon?
I'm a dragonborn.
Wow! And he gets scared and runs away and never comes back. Disappears from the story.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. Bill's like, "You a dragonborn? A magic dragonborn?
Yep.
What's a magic dragonborn doing in this city? I haven't seen a dragonborn here in years."
Everyone says that.
Where'd they all go?
Thinking the same thing, Isaiah.
Yeah, where'd they go?
Yes.
I don't know. There used to be dragonborn here, then there weren't. That's all I know.
Oh,
What are you folks doing here?
I don't know. Just we have a friend we're trying to help.
who we don't really know, but
We've just met him. We're
yeah.
putting our lives
Didn't we
on
pay
hold.
taxes for him?
Yeah, we paid his taxes too.
Then we ran out of money.
We ran out of money, and then now we're trying to help him again.
Oh,
We're
I
just
guess we never told Ted that story. Sorry, Ted.
No, you told me. I'm still sad about it.
Oh. Well, we could get some more money.
So, Theeva, what are you
We
doing?
could get a job. I saw a bunch of job signs at New York.
Would you have gone here, or are you still?
No, my next thing was to go talk to the magic
Okay.
people.
All right, we'll keep doing this scene then.
You could go to her.
Wait, before he's still wait, you're gonna abandon Purple Shirt?
No.
Yeah, you can finish and yeah, I don't have any grand plans over here. I just want to go talk to the person at the magic stand.
Oh boy, I wish you guys didn't split up. All right,
Ashton, I'll do it. Are you ready to go pretty soon?
nah, I'm gonna be here for like a few of these bad boys.
All right, can we fast forward time?
Nope.
How about we just wait? We'll just wait there until and have some butterbeers.
Okay,
All
you're waiting there for now. Let's go to Theeva really quick.
I'm
Theeva,
better at this than you, Nick.
What you doing?
I'm over at the magic tent stand.
Okay, you go to the magic stand.
Yeah.
And the person's like, "Hey, I got magic items. I'm a shopkeeper."
You sound just like everyone else here. I'm interested in some of the items that you have. Can you talk me through what you've got here?
I got lots of stuff. I got a necklace of sight. It's made out of eyeballs. He pulls it up. It is made out of eyeballs.
Yeah.
I got this broom. It's a broom of flames. You know what that does. I got a homing scarab. You know what that one does too, obviously. And I got laughing gas. I got all sorts of stuff.
I noticed you have his chest over here as well. Can I ask about that?
That's where I keep all the stuff I just said, except the eyeball necklace, because it looks cool. I hang it up right here.
Okay.
At this point, you hear, "Guards! I found the thief!
Oh, damn
Guards!"
it, come on. All right. Thank you very much. And I run away.
You don't want to buy anything?
No, I'm gone.
Okay.
Man. All right. I'm gonna.
Oh man.
Where am I? Let's see. I want to remove myself from this area for a while until it cools down. So I walk back down towards the fountain, and I'm like, well, straight is where I came from. And then I look to the left and right. What do I see left and right?
You just see rows of buildings. Some smell like restaurants. Some have little symbols on them. Like one has like a mug symbol. That's the building they went into. One has like
I'm feeling pretty
a
hungry,
plate.
which is why I was trying to take that sausage.
Okay.
Are there any buildings that make me think I should go in there for some food and drink?
Sure. I mean, there's a building with a plate on it. There's a building with a chicken on it. There's a building with a mug on it. They all smell like they might have food.
Are they all in the same direction?
No, they're all different. Some are left, some are right. The mug is to the left. So is the plate. The chicken's to the right.
Okay, well then I'm going to walk to the left because there are two places that way. And I'm going to walk up to, which one first?
The mug.
Okay, well I'm going to walk up to the place with the mug and I'm going to kind of peek in a little bit to see what's there.
It's kind of dark. You can't really see it from the outside what's going on.
Okay. Well, I'll open the door and step get out.
Okay, yeah. You open the door and you see your friends at the bar.
Fancy meeting
And
you
you see
guys
the
here.
same groups of people that they noticed when you walked in. You do see the 3 guards that were at that table they're talking to each other. They see you walk in, but they don't really pay much attention. They're kind of talking to each other and looking in Ted's direction.
Ah, interesting. I'm gonna choose to go take a seat by the guards if there's a seat available.
That's by the gardens.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, there's a seat there.
Not anymore.
Ted's waving at you.
Oh,
Like,
gosh.
Theeva, over here! But you said that with the guards?
I guess not now. I was hoping that they hadn't noticed me.
Oh yeah, they totally saw you come in.
All right. Well, I guess I'm not going to listen to what the guards are saying about Ted then. Okay, hey guys, and I walk over.
Okay.
But I do mention to Ted, hey Ted, did you notice that those guards are really staring me down? They don't seem to care about me, and we've both not seen when we walked in, which is weird.
Nope.
But they are. They're really staring at you.
You know, it's especially weird because Ted didn't do anything wrong and all of us did.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's weird. Well, you know.
The bartender looks at you and says, "Wow, another dragonborn. Welcome. Would you like something to drink?"
Yeah, sure. I'll have a butterbeer, please.
Okay, that'll just be a gold piece.
Sure. I'll put a gold piece down.
There you go. What's brought you into town? Are you with these fellas?
Yeah, we're traveling together.
What brought you to
Question
Denethen?
for you, actually,
Yeah.
if you don't mind. Those guards over there, are they regulars? They usually hang out here?
Yeah. They're my buddies. Actually, I'm a guard too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Recently, our hours have been cut. I don't know why exactly, but Delworth cut our hours a bit.
Of the guards?
Yeah, we're not taking as long shifts, so we got less money coming in.
Hmm.
Lots of us are working extra jobs, like me, bartending.
When did that happen?
It's been going on for a few months.
And you have no idea why he would have done that?
He said he was just cutting costs for the kingdom. He looks at you a little more seriously and says, "You know, between me and you, I think it's making the city a little less safe, but it is what it is. Here's your butterbeer."
Thank you. I'd love to chat with you more about, the city in general and the safety. I'm really into safety, so you or your friends. I'd love to chat with you guys about it sometime when you're not quite so busy.
I'm not busy. There's just you guys and my friend Sebastian.
Oh, hey, Sebastian. Nice to meet you.
Hi. You gonna come to my kid's party later?
The creepiest thing to have a stranger staring you at a bar. I shift my seat a little bit farther away from Sebastian.
That's it yourself. Did you guys say anything else? Or Sebastian's like, I'm gonna get another one. You got some more time to kill.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, what's up?
Have you ever heard of Ted Pee Pants?
Nope. Who's that?
That's the guy next to me.
Ted waves. Yeah, it's me. Bill said, I haven't heard you before. Should I have? Ted
Of course.
Yep.
Oh, what's so special about you, buddy?
No,
Big guy?
I'm afraid we don't know.
he's a human. That's a special.
We know he's special, but we don't know why.
I will say, I noticed that your friends were all kind of looking at him a bit. I wonder if they know him.
Those guys? You want to meet them?
I mean,
Yeah.
they seem like they know Ted, right?
Hey, guards, come over here. Guards.
They laugh and they wave you in their direction. And Bill says, yeah, come on, let's go. He brings you all over.
Is Sebastian coming too?
Sebastian's not. He's just chilling, finishing his last butterbeer.
I'm gonna keep one eye on him.
So you guys sit down at this table, and Bill's like, "Here are some new friends, I guess. Just in town for a little bit, I suppose. I don't know. I won't speak for them. This here's Leon," and Leon waves a hand. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" It looks like one of his arms is like in a sling.
Leon.
And he's like, "This other guy's Landis," and Landis says, "Hey, I'm Landis," and he turns to another guard who's a woman, and he says, "And this is Penny," and she goes, "Hi, folks." And
The guards from the south.
Howdy there, folks.
Leon looks at Bill and kind of raises his eyebrows and looks towards Ted, and Bill kind of sighs and nods, and he says, "I'll leave you guys to it," and they head out. Bill heads back to the bar, and Leon leans into you guys, and he says, "Okay, you guys interested?
Interested in what exactly?
What brought you here? What do you guys need?"
We need to save a guy.
From
He's
where?
right. The dungeon.
That's so straight up. And not what I was expecting you to say.
The three of them look at each other and look at you.
We're here to do a party for a friend and
Yep.
his son.
We were hoping it could be after our plans.
This guy here is a little freaked out about it, but don't mind him.
Landis and Penny, they look at Leon and they both nod. Leon says, "Okay, here's the deal. You big guy.
Who, me?
What's his name?" "No, not you. You puny. The big guy."
Me?
"No, not him either. He's pretty big too. But I mean the big guy.
You mean Ted?
Yeah, the shirtless man. Muscle.
Oh, PB pants?
That's his name?" Ted's like, "Yeah, I think so." "Okay, yeah. We need your big guy. Here's the thing. You see my arm?" He shows you his arm in a sling.
Yeah.
"It's broke.
Yeah, it looks pretty broke. That's a bummer.
But here's the thing. All right. I don't know how much Bill told you. What did Bill tell you? Did he tell you anything?"
Nothing.
Nah.
Gee, he always makes
Who's
me
Bill?
Oh man. He always makes me do all this stuff. Okay, well here's the deal. The three of us plus Bill, we're on a Wreck and Rally team. You heard of Wreck and Rally?
No.
I've heard of Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh jeez. Landis, can you just tell him what Wreck-It Rally is? I don't feel like explaining it again.
Yeah,
Landis,
what's Wreck-It Ralph?
Landis says, "Yeah, sure. So it's the underground sport that we're doing here in Denethen. It's illegal, but
But you still do it.
we need the extra cash. It used to get busted a lot by honestly us. We were busting it because people were getting hurt. But nowadays we all need the money. So we made a team, and yeah, we're in the final.
Huh? The final?
Final what?
The final
We
record
lost.
rally.
Wow.
You're in the final? Or are you in the final? Or are you
It's
just in the final?
It's for all the beans.
Or are you in the final? Final.
So
Count.
can you use
Or the
help?
final. Final.
So what does this entail?
Final.
And what would be in it for us?
Or are you in the final?
Penny says, if you lend us your big guy, we're gonna win. When we win, we'll get you into the dungeon.
Will you give us money too?
No, that's not how this works. We need the money.
Alright, how about this?
Can
I'll
you give us a
volunteer to
Tinker's
help.
kit?
No, we need the big guy. Yeah, we need the big guy.
Yeah,
No,
big guy. And
I'm
you can give us.
deceptively strong.
Would you give the small guy back?
No.
Why not?
So you're saying that if Ted plays with you guys in this game tonight, you'll
You guys
help us
keep him.
get our friend out of the dungeon?
100%.
And you guys keep him.
No, well, you can have him back. We don't want him forever. We just want to win tonight. And you,
Okay.
Would you be willing to keep
nice
him?
enough. I don't no judgments, but I feel like you guys have a connection with him. We're not friends yet. Maybe we will be. I don't know. We're not gonna keep him. We're not kidnapping a friend.
Okay.
How much can we give you to keep him?
No. Ted, what are you thinking about all this?
I'm sorry.
I'm a little confused. Feel a little betrayed.
I'm gonna pick him up.
Who, me?
Yes.
Okay, you pick him up.
I sing the Lion King music.
You're like,
Okay. All right. I'll just give you a little lowdown while
12.
you folks
12.
are doing this silly thing. Record Rally is a thing.
You mean Wreck-It Ralph?
We do it in the old the old complex.
The old complex?
Yeah, it's real old. That's
Or
why
just
we
the
can use
old complex.
No one uses it anymore. It's kind of run down, and that's the whole point.
Is it just the complex?
There's a little viewing area there. You're going to be able to watch a friend. And then Penny chimes in and she says, and you can talk to him. And Leon says, yeah, that's right. We got these walk and talks. They're like, if you're close enough, you can use them to talk to each other. I'm gonna help coach your friend, and I guess you guys can do it too with me.
So what exactly is this game? Because you were saying that people get hurt, and I really don't want to see Ted get hurt.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. Just let him go.
No, it isn't.
It's a series of races. But it's kind of anything goes. So you can attack the other members. It's a relay. So it's a four stage relay with different tasks, and you're trying to not get hurt. You're trying to finish your little leg. They're all different, and it's all surprise.
Do you mind if I just talk to my friends really quick? We'll be right back with you.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I stand up and take a few steps back from the table and gesture them to come stand with me.
Okay.
I don't come.
You don't go?
No. I'm looking at Purple Shirt the whole time.
Purple Shirt's getting close to finished with his drink.
Yeah, that's why I'm watching him.
Does anyone stand up?
That goes.
Okay. So just me and Ted? Does Steve Jr. come?
Steve Jr. kind of is walking your way. Do we have Steve Jr.? Is he with us?
I'm guessing he is.
Is Steve with us? Hey, Steve. Uh-oh.
Where's Steve?
Steve?
Steve.
Oh, dear.
I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, what are you trying to do, Theeva?
I'm trying to talk. Are you over chatting with me, Steve?
Oh, what?
Did you stay at the table or did you stand up to chat with me and Ted?
I was with you and Ted.
Okay. So what are we thinking here? What do you think, Ted? If you play, then they'll help us just get Delvin out and we can be on our way and be done with this.
Sounds good to me.
But I know that Cookie's also waiting for someone, and I don't really know what our night is gonna look like here. You have any thoughts on what we should do, Steve?
Not really.
Why?
I think we should just do whatever we think we should do.
Do you think Ted should play?
I think we should just get a couple of Tinker's kits.
Oof. Thoughts on Ted playing? Is it worth having him play to try to get Delvin out?
All right, everyone who wants to play, raise your hand. I raise my hand.
What did you say? Does Ted raise his hand?
Ted like shrugs. He's like, I don't really. It's up to you guys.
All right, so that's one yes, one person's out. What about you, Steve?
No.
I mean, I don't think it's the worst idea. I'm just a little worried for Ted. But at the same time, it would get us out.
I don't want anything to happen to Ted.
And then
Ted's so strong guy. Strong guy.
He's really great in all these battles, Ted. Maybe you should just do it, and then we can leave. Be done and head on and do our things. I've really been trying to get myself to a place where I can do more learning, and I don't think it's here.
Cool.
I really like this place. We can do whatever we want and then hide.
What's wrong with you?
This is the first time I've been invited to a birthday party in at least years. I'm enjoying myself here.
So are you guys gonna do it?
Should we flip a coin?
Yeah, you have a coin?
Yeah, I've got a gold coin right here. I'll flip a
good idea to get them out, but
Can I flip the coin?
No.
yeah, I think you should flip the coin.
Alright, I flip the coin. I catch it. Should I flip it over onto my arm?
Why
Or
not?
should we look at this?
Flip it over on the arm. That's obviously the right idea.
Alright, I flip it over onto the arm.
What is it?
It's tails.
Cool.
Can we do it?
Did we call it?
Ah!
Maybe touch.
Notice you flipping a coin, and they're like, "Are you guys flipping a coin to decide what if you're gonna play? Why would you decide that way? That makes no sense."
Well, it's okay because we forgot to call it.
This is like a kind of, it's a decision. Why would you flip a coin? You're not like choosing breakfast places. You decided whether to participate in an illegal sports ring with a bunch of off-duty guards.
You're right. Listen, I've got another coin right here. Let's flip two coins. If they're the same, Ted does it. If they're different, Ted doesn't do it.
Okay.
But if they're different, then Ted doesn't do it.
Exactly.
Why would you flip
Does
two?
Ted
Why don't you
get
just
to
flip
bring-
one?
Does Ted
What's the
get-
point?
Does he get to bring his axes and his swords and all that stuff? Or I guess it's one axe and sword.
We don't really use lethal weapons, but he'll have something. Oh, I can go into so many more details if you guys decide to do it, but I'm not going to waste my breath.
Okay, that's fine.
They're both tails.
I guess he's doing it. I guess
can't
here's
do-
my concern, guys.
Wait.
Yeah.
You doing it or not? This is driving me crazy.
Well, look, we just flipped on it, and Ted's gone.
Okay, great. We got a deal, folks.
Sounds good.
All right, here's the thing. I'm going to need to borrow your big guy for the rest of the day. But you guys can do whatever you want in the city. The other two guards nod their head, and he says, I need to get him up to speed, ramp him up.
Okay.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
Nah, this part isn't dangerous, but tonight is probably a little dangerous. I mean, look at my arm.
All right. Ted, where should we meet you guys? What's the building again? Where is that?
We should regroup here right after sundown so we can chat through how this is going to go down.
Okay. Here.
I'm gonna hug Ted goodbye, and I'm gonna whisper in his ear. I'm gonna stand on a chair and whisper in his ear some words of inspiration.
Okay.
Give him my bardic inspiration. I'm gonna say, "You can do it."
Thanks, guys.
That was the most inspiring thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, this will be exciting. I'm going to make some friends.
Yeah, you are, Ted.
And at this point, Purple Shirt stands up and he says, "Okay, I'm leaving. I'm going to go to my son's birthday party. Are you coming? Do you want the Tinkerer's kit?"
Of course.
Oh my God.
All right, follow me then.
Are you going, Steve, or is it just
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, man.
His kid likes dragons.
Let's do it.
Okay, I think this is a great stopping point.
Sounds good.
So the next time we play, we'll start with this birthday party.
Great.